Signs and silence. At noon the sky grew dark and remained so for the next 3 hours. Then Jesus cried out, "Eloi, Eloi, lema sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you abandoned me?" People standing watching and hearing his cry said, "He is calling for Elijah." Someone rushed to get a cloth dipped in wine and held it up on a stick for Jesus to drink, saying, "Now let's wait and see if Elijah will come and rescue him." After Jesus took the wine, he uttered his final words, "Father, my life is in your hands. It is finished." And he fell forward and died. At that very moment, an earthquake shook the area, tearing open tombs to reveal the bodies of the dead and splitting the ground wide open, whilst in the temple the curtain which hid the Holy of Holies from wider view was torn apart from top to bottom. It is also said that some who were lifted from their tombs were seen walking within the city in the days following Jesus' resurrection. The Roman centurion guarding the execution, seeing how Jesus died, commented, "This man truly was the Son of God." A little further away and watching everything were Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of the brothers James the Younger and Joses, and Salome, the mother of James and John, together with several other women. All of them had been followers and helpers of Jesus, and had come from Galilee with him. As it would soon be sunset, and to prevent the bodies from hanging in public over Passover, a secret follower of Jesus called Joseph of Arimathea went to Pilate and asked if the bodies could be taken down, and that he be given permission to bury Jesus before nightfall. Pilate agreed, but in order to make sure all three were dead, he gave further instructions that their legs be broken. This was done to the two criminals, but when they came to Jesus, they saw that he was indeed already dead. So they didn't break his legs, but stabbed him in the chest with a spear. Blood and water poured onto the ground. An eyewitness observed this carefully, so you can trust this account, and that this fulfills the scripture which prophesies that not a bone in his body will be broken, and that they stared at the one they had stabbed. Joseph, together with Nicodemus, the man who had first come to visit Jesus by night, took Jesus down from the cross, and in accordance with Jewish burial rites wrapped it in a clean linen cloth, in a mixture of spices made from myrrh and aloes. There was a garden close by, where Joseph had cut a new tomb. So they placed the body of Jesus inside, and sealed the entrance with a large rock. Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of Joses had followed to see where they had placed him. Then, as it was getting late, and Passover was near, they all hurried away. The following day, the chief priests and some Pharisees went to see Pilate. They said, "Sir, you will recall the lies of that Galilean yesterday, who claimed that he would rise from the dead after 3 days. Please allow a guard to be placed around the tomb, so that none of this man's followers can come and steal the body and then claim he has come back to life. That would give us more trouble than ever." Pilate agreed, saying, "You may guard the tomb as you choose." So they went and sealed the stone entrance to the tomb and posted guards around it. Signs of the time bear witness to the completion of God's plan, as words of anguish and despair seep from the Son of Man. And he, whose very word birthed all of God's creation, is silent now to drown in sin for which he is forsaken. Men from the shadows bear away his crushed and ruined frame, and lie him deep in rock-cut tomb, to hide away the shame. As evening fades to darkness, two women sit and stare. The stone is rolled to seal the door, and silence smothers prayer.